Hello guys.
Halo Nisfil.
Hello,
Hello.
Nisfil.
Good afternoon. How are you guys?
I'm fine too, thank you. And you,
I'm
Miss
good
Will?
today. How about you guys?
Yeah, I'm good. Nice to meet you again.
I'm
Okay,
fine. Thank you.
okay. I think we must introduce ourselves first. My name is Nailatul Maghfiroh. You can call me Anna. And you guys?
Okay, and my name is Oktavina Zahra, and you guys can call me Vina.
Do you hear my voice?
Yes, I can hear your
Yes, I
voice,
hear
Nisfil.
your voice.
Okay, sorry, I have trouble in my connection.
It's okay.
Okay.
Introduce yourself first, Nisfil.
Okay, thank you, Vina. Let me introduce myself. My name is Nisfil Amelia Ramadhani. You can call me Nisfil or Rara.
Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Afida Ifanaula Zahra. You can call me Afida.
Okay, and I am Bagus Dwi Atmaja. You can call me Bagus.
Hi, Bagus. Okay,
Bagus.
hello guys.
Hello all.
Okay, guys.
Okay, good.
First of all, we want to discuss about them about in 21st century learning. What is the biggest role of teacher to improve Indonesian students' critical thinking? First of all, what do you think about student critical thinking skill, guys?
In my opinion, the critical thinking skill is think simple, but it's in we have to learn in that way, like that. We can study about the simple, then into the complex thing, like that.
Oh, yeah. Simple thing to complex things. I agree with you, Vina.
Yeah.
Okay, and
So
the other?
And I think, in my opinion, critical thinking is one of the skills that must be possessed by students in this century. Because as we know that learning to this century requires students to have creativity, communication, and collaboration. And these three abilities can be achieved with the critical thinking skill. So student have to critical thinking in this century. Like that. How about Bagus?
Okay, I have another opinion about student critical thinking skill. Student critical thinking skill, in my opinion, is a skill that must be mastered by student at the secondary or even tertiary education level, and this important because student critical thinking skill lead to student to think deeply and is have to improve analytic skill and that.
Okay. I think your argument is true. Like critical thinking from simple to complex, and then that's the most important skill in 21st century. Like everyone need this skill to success. Like in this era, to applying job, and then the company is also test our skill like critical thinking and then creativity, collaboration, and then communication. I think that skill is important to this 21st century.
Okay, I agree with you, Anna. I think the critical thinking skill is very important or essential for ourselves because it's not only for the student because it can help to make hard decision in daily life. So it's not only used in school, but also it can apply in our lives. So when we do about this, how important critical thinking skill to improve.
Okay, I think that conclusion about the student's critical thinking skill is a student's way of thinking to respond to someone by analyzing fact from judgment. The subject is complex, and there are several different definitions of the concept, which generally include rational, skeptical, unbiased analysis, or the evaluation of factual evidence.
Yes, I think critical thinking is important. Yeah, like everyone, every student develop their skill to solve their problem or to solve everything problem they face in daily life.
Yes, and the student can contraction the knowledge himself.
Okay. I agree with you guys that it's important. Critical thinking skill is important to students because I think it can help students to solve any problems, especially problems in their life. They will have a high curiosity, and students are not easily fooled and don't easily accept what's new. And then they will have a high curiosity and make sure that about the truth of information that we have we accept. And then I think that critical thinking is make students to identify or organizing or implementing some things about something like that.
Okay, guys. What if the right method are used to improve the skill of students in the 21st century, especially in junior high school, guys? What the right method?
Okay, I think the right method to use in the junior high school is the problem-based learning, because the problem-based learning have many benefits in several, such as the analytical thinking skill student have be improved, and the student can be found the solution in the problem in their own life.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, if I gonna be a teacher, I will give freedom to students to learn things. I mean, like the student can choose what they want to learn. It's same with our curriculum right now. It's curriculum Merdeka. So if the students can explore new things, it also can improve their critical thinking skill. I think like that. How about you guys?
Okay, if I think the most important in teaching critical thinking is the teacher is have dedication. They not only listen or not only give knowledge, but the teacher is also mentor and coach the student. Like, or they can apply learning model like project-based learning, problem solving, like that lah.
Oh, okay. I agree with you guys, and I think the right method is using problem-based learning and also project-based learning by groups. When we as teacher create a group, the student there will be discussed to others, so they can solve some problems and then the assignment or create project together that are fun and exciting. So they can exchange ideas that will provide new insight, and then the discussion make some increase or more. I mean this can it can improve their to speak up about something. What do you think, guys, about the characteristic of improving critical thinking? For example, in terms of the way he does things.
Okay, firstly, I mean the characteristic people who have good critical thinking is like they can analyze the data with a specific purpose, or they can solve everything problem they had with a good 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 statement or good argument, and then the problem can solve easily by that people like that.
I agree with you, Anna. So, like what I said before, like the critical thinking, it's important. So, because people who have critical thinking skill, they can make a hard decision. Also, they can analyze something in their daily life. So, when there is a difficult thing to choose, they can choose or they can make the decision of like that. So, the critical thinking skill, so the material that they learned before like that, so they can learn what the connection in one topic that they learn right now and then another topic that they learned before. I mean like that. So what do you think about the characteristic of critical thinking skill?
I think same with you guys. If the critical thinking characteristic is
Okay, maybe if still have a problem in the connection, I will connected. I agree about you, Anna and Oktavina, because critical thinking skill men have characteristic when the critical thinking skill is good, if their analytical skill is have good accuracy, and their high fast to solve the problem.
I think the characteristic of improving critical thinking skill in student is when they brave to ask something, yes, they brave to raise hand to ask to other and then it is not afraid about his curiosity like that. I think just like that.
Yes, I think your argument all of is true. Like not only they can analyze, they can solve, but they can keep their feeling like emotion and emotional in their
Control emotion, yes.
I think like that. Okay. Next, what do you do, guys, when you become a teacher to improve student critical thinking?
In my opinion, if I gonna be a teacher in the future, I can give the student a material about the material that we gonna learn. So after I give a material, I ask the students to make a power presentation, because after they make presentation, they can presentation in front of the class. After that, there is a Q&A or question and answer session. So in that session, they can improve their critical thinking skill by asking about the question that are related to the topic that the presented before, like that. So how about you?
How about you, Bagus?
Okay, if I gonna the teacher, I have a method to teaching in the class to improving critical thinking skill is a group discussion, because the group discussion have any benefit to improving critical thinking skill. In the group discussion, we will to collaborative in our materials, and we can discussion in the deeply and have a thing to for deeply understand it, and we can know how to learn in SEM, and we can know student learning level.
Okay, guys. I have a suggestion for we to being a teacher. Now we can expect students to develop critical thinking skill if we are not modeling those critical skill for them. So share your creativity, imagination, and thinking skill with the student, and you will nurture creative, imaginative, and model the language you want student to learn and think about it. Share what you feel about the learning activities your student are about the learning activities your students are participating is as well as the thinking you are in.
Yes, I think that's good statement.
Discussion in the classroom. Pardon me, na?
You have a bad connection.
Problem connection is good. I think that's a good statement. Hello?
Okay, hello.
Hello.
You hear me?
What about Afida?
You hear me?
And I think what will I do when I become a teacher to improve the student critical thing? I think before we do something to our student, teacher must be able to set themselves as a role model for student. Their the student, because right, so teacher must have a good knowledge, high personality, and high critical thinking skill too. So when we already have these abilities, we can apply them to our student. We can teach how to ask questions, motivate them to always brave to ask something, or motivate them to dig deeper into the material and the others like that. And I think that critical thinking can be trained through interaction between teacher and student in the school, because yeah, we can teach our student to how to ask about critic about something like that. And besides that, the teacher can be the facilitator, not teachers center teacher.
learning.
Yeah. Yes. Do you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
So
I know what you mean.
okay,
Yeah.
so our student can solve any problem by their own opinions, like that.
Yeah. Do you hear my voice, guys?
Okay, I
Yeah.
hear
Yes,
your
we
voice.
Okay.
Thank you.
Our own thinking and learning will add to discussion in the classroom and encourage students to share their own thinking. It can improve the students' critical thinking.
Okay, I think what I mean is science guys, like they use learning model, and then but firstly the teacher or our must have personality.
We must
Good
have a
personality.
critical thinking. Yeah.
Yes, and then we have all of the skill, problem solving, and then critical thinking, creativity, and the other. We can improving or developing to our student.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, if I have all of skill, I think I can more easily to apply more learning model, or we can make use problem in daily life.
Yeah.
Yes, improving their critical thinking like that. I mean, like,
Yeah. Okay. I think that's all about the critical thinking discussion. We have
to go. Thank you
Yes,
for
we
your
go. Time is limit.
thank you, Dede.
thank you guys
all.
for the discussion today.
Thank you guys for the discussion
you.
today. I'm happy for that.